Hey loves, I want to talk further today about sexual imprinting and pornography. And so I have a previous video on it. You can refer to that if you want. But today I'm inspired to share a bit more and a bit more detail and an invitation for something for you to try if this has been challenging you. So what I mean by sexual imprinting is basically that when you go to have sex or you're with your partner, you start to get aroused, what's happening is your brain is going to link this sexual arousal to, okay, what I already know about this. And brain goes, what I already know. What I already know. Okay, what I know is my previous sexual experiences. So it'll go back to those, which may be good, maybe not good, maybe anxiety provoking. For some, it includes trauma. But your brain goes back to previous experiences, okay? And then it also refers back to, oh, okay, here, what do I know about this? A sexual experience. What do I know about it? Ding, what I know is what I've viewed already. I've seen this and this and this and this and this. So it just really quickly goes through all these images and memories. And it can catch on certain ones, like some are going to be stronger than others. Why this is important to be aware, to know, obviously you've probably had this experience if you're watching this, is because it affects your ability to be present with the person you're with. And I'm assuming you're watching this because maybe you want that to be different. If you're with somebody you care about, you love this person, this could be a long-term partner, a new thing, and you want to actually just feel the creativity or spontaneity of your body, or you want to naturally feel yourself move from arousal to orgasm. But what's getting in the way instead is all these images, and you might find that you actually have to go into image to bring yourself to orgasm. So you actually end up having to be in fantasy in order to have orgasm with somebody that you really love and care about. And that is going to cause you distress over time. You're going to be like, why is it like this? I don't want this. I always have to go there, So you're basically keeping something silent, like this is what I have to do in order to get off or whatever. Or some people that have viewed pornography, a few times or many, many, many times are finding that certain images that they don't want to come up are coming up in the middle of play or arousal or whatever. And so that, again, it distracts you and it keeps you away from just the sensation. It keeps you away from your heart. It keeps you away from what your body might spontaneously want to do and share with this person you're with. So we need to actually be able to move away from this if you want true intimacy and deeper connection with somebody physically. So what do? I mean, if you're actually at the end of the continuum where you feel like you're addicted to pornography, then I think Fight the New Drug is the best website, online programming, or you can find people in your area, like myself or a sex therapist in your area that can work with you personally, if you have that opportunity, to get over the addiction. Okay, so I really encourage you to do that. It's going to free up tons of energy for you. So Fight the New Drug or get one-to-one personal help in your area. Or if you feel like you can stop or minimize your viewing of pornography, then I suggest doing that. So you basically wean down, as much as you're able to, and minimize the imprints, the flashes of screens that you're creating. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to look again and again and again to the screen for your sexual gratification, your arousal and then sexual gratification, and you won't be able to be fully present in real life with the person that you want to be with. Or maybe you might even not be able to approach somebody because there's such anxiety of not being able to be in the real life experience the way you want to. So like performance anxiety. Or you're not sure even how to approach because the screen has become your companion. And this has happened for a lot of people. It is happening right now for a lot of people. So in relations specifically, there's many things related to this. And I encourage you to get support about it so you can really talk about it and come out of hiding come out of shame around it. If it's specifically related to sexual imprinting and you want to just be able to be present with the person you're with and find arousal just with that person, then here's what I encourage you to do as a practice. Rather than go to the screen or when you're alone, when you're masturbating or something, rather than go in your mind's eye to the images you've seen, I'm going to encourage you to use your imagination to fantasize about the person that you're in relationship with. So you're thinking about how I can please that person, and you're thinking about that particular person pleasing you. And I'm going to encourage you to do both, okay? Because I don't know, what type of pornography you may have been viewing, but it may have a tendency towards one or the other. Like, it may have a tendency towards one-sided sex, I guess is what I'm saying. So what I'm going to encourage you to do in your imagination, in your mind's eye, when you're fantasizing, is think about how you can please your partner. You think about you pleasing your partner, and also fantasize about a partner pleasing you. So both, balanced. Okay? And then just, it doesn't mean both every time, but like going back and forth or using both of those types of imagery to bring yourself to arousal. And see if you can not use the screen at all. And go back to imagination. Because this is what we did when there was no screen. Before that there was magazines. And I know visuals are really lovely to have. But I'm going to encourage you to see if you can do something different and go back to opening up the imagination in your mind's eye, because it's powerful, and it has power also to heal and move us away from reliance on this outer thing. So see how that goes. I'm interested. I'd love to hear your comments if you're willing to share. And I have worked with that and suggested it to, it was particularly men who were struggling with pornography addiction. So this is one way, if you're wanting to move away and be more present with your partner and be more comfortable with a real live person rather than the screen. And I encourage you to try that one thing. Okay? Hope it goes well, and yeah, blessings on your path.